给5两。
这个是我们美国碧岭同乡会的首届主席哈，林奇主席。我想请问一下，就是我们这个同乡会是刚刚成立是吧？
对。
然后我们刚成立就有了自己的那个会所。对。我们会所在哪里呢？
在那个百利大厦，法拉盛百利大厦。
OK， 会所的购买是你组织的吗？
对。
我们现在大概有多少乡亲呢？
有300-400个乡亲。
300-400个乡亲，那你能够跟我们介绍一下碧林在哪里？
哦，碧林在我们长乐区潭头镇的一个村。
在此之前，你是也有在社区做事，对不对？
对。
那你现在为什么要成立这个同乡会呢？
对，因为可以联络乡亲，就相互帮助。
所以你们是我知道的，在成立之前就已经把会所买好的一个唯一一个啊，对不对？
对。
之前没有哪个同乡会说，我还没成立我就先把会所买好了。对。所以真的是很厉害。你能把会所的地址跟我们说一下吗？
哦，地址在4125卡西娜，百利大厦。
OK， 今天是5月14号啊。现在我们在那个邦税这边有一个警民会，109警局的警民会啊。那个市议员黄敏仪也过来了。Hello Sandra。牛纯义的那个办公室代表啊，素也在这边。
Hey Joyce, how are you? I'm good. It's a wet day.
There you go.
OK，109这个警民会呢，就主要是警察局的那个社区事务局，他就跟着当地的民选官员，然后以及我们就是社区民众或者一些代表，共同来，他每个月一次啊，共同来讨论一下当地的那个治安状况，跟一些大家关注的问题。
Shift. These officers worked the graveyard shift, and ultimately they responded to a location on Maple Avenue where they found an illegal gambling den, and they ultimately got a search warrant. And there was an individual there that they arrested that was trying to rob the place, obviously of illegal proceeds and so on. And they also recovered a loaded firearm, as well as narcotics and illegal gambling devices. And these gambling dens are responsible for a lot of violence that occurs in Flushing. So every time we make an arrest or shut one of these places down, that helps in making the community safer. So excellent work.
Unfortunately, cooking can't be one of them. You're trying to cook and help the kids with the homework and watch TV. You got the Knicks game on, you get into the Knicks game, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, the food is burning on your stove, right? Got the Knicks game on tonight, too. You know. So I got to speed this up. So you get engaged in something else, right? The problem is the food's still cooking on the stove. Next thing you know, your kitchen's on fire, all right? You have a window of about 30 to 45 seconds where you would actually be able to extinguish that fire. And that's if you were in the kitchen at the time that the fire started, right? If you're not even in the kitchen at the time, by the time you realize that that fire's going, it's too late, all right? So in that 30 to 45 second window, if you are there, there's a few things that you can do to extinguish the fire. There's one thing we cannot do if we're frying food and have grease, right? What can't we use?
Water.
Can't use water, right? I talk about that all the time. And when I do my virtual events, I'm able to show videos. Has anybody ever seen what happens when you put water on a grease fire? Yes. Looks like you put gasoline on the fire, right? The fire will shoot to the ceiling. So stay away from the water. Wet towels, water, a water fire extinguisher. Stay away from all of that. Anything with water, no good. So what can you do? You can use the lid to the pan that you're cooking in, right? Always have an oven mitt on. We recommend an oven mitt that comes a little bit higher up on your arm, right? You're putting food in the stove or you're doing something like this, those ones that come up to your wrist, they're really not going to protect you much. So get a longer one, that'll protect you. You have a fire on the stove, it just started, you're there, you throw the lid on top, right? You shut the heat to the stove, okay? The fire will go out. You're taking away the oxygen with the lid, you're taking away the heat by shutting off the heat to the stove, okay? The other thing you can do if you have it on hand is baking soda, right? Take the baking soda. We're not baking a cake, don't start measuring out the baking soda, right? Don't be stingy. Take the baking soda, pour it over the entire pan, put the cover on, shut the heat to the stove. Do yourself a favor, all right? Don't get curious. Trust me when I'm telling you the fire will go out. Don't get curious after 2 minutes and say, what happened? All right? Because what's going to happen? Your eyebrows are going to get done, right? The fire is going to come blowtorching out of that pan because you just introduced fresh oxygen to the pan, to that fire, which is what that fire is craving, right? It's looking for oxygen. So keep the lid on the pan, 5 to 10 minutes, let the fire go out before you take that lid off, and keep your face away when you do, okay?